Hey, Cam, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Alex.
I saw you did a great interview on CTV last night. Give us a little recap of what happened.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, so the market has changed, and CTV wanted to speak about that, and they focused on what's changed, where are the opportunities, and what's our best advice for buyers and sellers. And so, very quickly, what's changed. So rates are up, so the market has slowed a bit. It's certainly not any sort of major change, though. The fundamental long term population growth, job growth is all strong for the GTA. So that was the big
Correct.
picture.
Great. You and I have been in real estate a long time.
Yes,
We've seen these market shifts, and that's all it is. It's a psychological shift. There were fewer sales last month than the previous month, but I think that was a factor of fear brought about by the rise in interest rates. And whenever people don't know what's going to happen next, they decide not to decide. And is that a good thing?
no, the advice on CTV I provided for buyers is particularly if you've locked in a mortgage rate, but even if not, and you can still afford, don't be on the sidelines. So that's the human nature as they go to the sidelines. Those people in 2017, when we had our last change, who bought in the period after the non-resident spec tax was introduced, are very
Right.
happy with their decision, right?
And,
Yeah,
and same with those people who bought when COVID was first announced.
absolutely.
Sales dropped in half from what they should have been. Those people who were confident that prices would continue to go up were the big winners. And I think, of course, with Toronto poised to grow so much, there's no question of what's going to happen in the future. What I'm seeing on the ground is that those properties that are priced at the market value, because we know what market value is, are selling very quickly, which shows that there are buyers out there willing to buy when they see a well-priced property. And conversely, we see people who weren't able to sell last year for, let's say, $1 million saying, okay, this year, let me see if I can get 1.5 million. And of course, they're not selling. So that's, I think, gives a false impression of the market. There are a lot of agents who don't do their homework. There are a lot of sellers who are not realistic. And if prices are not realistic, they're just not going to sell.
Yes, absolutely. And the key here in any market is to talk to a professional realtor, a Realtron
Absolutely.
realtor, and they'll provide the best advice to a seller. And there's opportunities in every market and opportunities for both buyers and sellers in this market.
Absolutely. And as we both know, that if you sell in a high market and get a lot of money for your house, then you're going to have to buy in a high market and pay somebody else a lot more money for their home. If you're downsizing, that's great, but the majority of people buy 50% more value. So if you sell in the current market and buy in the current market, you're always the big winner. But as you
Absolutely.
said, speak to a Remax Reltron agent full time. They know the market, they know the situation, they know the reality. And that's what we're here for, is to provide proper advice so people can make the best decision for themselves. It's not our decision. We help people make their decisions.
Absolutely. Thanks, Alex. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Perfect. Okay. Bye bye.